Hello beautiful people around the web, this is Nicholas HD. Today I have a video for you which is basically the demo man and how to play him in Man vs Machines. This is a guide, a video tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed and can learn something out of it. We see us in the review, I guess. There are three things that I want to cover. First, weapons and upgrades. Second, the way to play. And third, important things to watch out for. Let's start with the weapons and upgrades. The weapon that you use is the sticky bomb launcher or the Scottish resistance. There may be exceptions, but if you want to be generally good and well accepted and have success, then I would recommend those first. We can go maybe into detail in another video maybe, where I cover alternate play possibilities basically. Okay, let's get to the upgrade. First of all, you want to go for reload speed and second, firing speed. Having reload speed slightly better than firing speed is good, but still both somewhat equally distributed. It depends on the map and wave and other players, such as medic and engineer and scout, what comes next. Because third, either you skill one time health on kill, or ammo capacity, or straight up the damage. Health on kill is upgraded if the medic is not good enough and you can get a hold of last hit kills. The ammo capacity, if the engineer can't keep up his dispenser or has a bad placing or positioning of the dispenser. The damage is the best option. If everything falls into place, just go for the damage, which is generally recommended. A side note here, clip size can be very useful, but always think of this. You don't reload the whole clip at once, and you always reload one by one. If you burn through the whole clip and reach 0 stickies, you're on the same damage output level as the not clip size upgrade version. It can be useful for a short burst of damage if combined with crits and a full clip to begin with, but otherwise the priority would still be the damage upgrade. Fourth, resistances. Get always the critical resistance up first, depending on the wave, and if you ever are going to upgrade anything at the crit resistance category, it will always be at all times the crit resistance first. Otherwise you will upgrade the sticky bomb launcher or the Scottish resistance first. Fifth, which is optional, jump height, movement speed, or the rest of the resistance categories like bullet resistance or blast resistance. You will never need the fire resistance in the 2 city update or the 2 city maps, which is Manhattan or Rottenburg. And if you have the jump height, jump height and movement speed would be very useful for experienced players and skillful players who are capable of a fast-paced repositioning. Very effective with a rather immobile and overall bad team. And the resistances are always useful. The longer you survive, the more damage you can put out. Also, you won't lose as your well-placed sticky traps if you die before detonating them, especially with the Scottish resistance with your clusters laying around. Alright, let's get to the second part. Way to play. The first thing is sticky traps or uber medic bots. That is your priority. The task that you are meant to be there for, basically. There are uber bots most of the times in most of the waivers, and they drop down from the basic runway, and you can see them approaching with the giant bots most of the times at least. And when they come down, you prepare yourself as you lay sticky traps, or a sticky trap in front of them as they drop basically, and make them run over it. You have a little bit to distribute the stickies over the place, but not spread them too much apart from each other, because if the damage explosion radius overlap, it is the perfect setup. It's even more perfect if the medic gives you crits, if he doesn't encourage him, but if you have the crits, then you basically one-shot almost anyone or anything, especially with the Scottish resistance. That is the purpose of the Scottish resistance. But I like the sticky bomb launcher anyways, so try to get the medic bots and explode like more than one sticky bomb at once, so we get all of them with one try without them popping uber. Second, massive area damage or AE damage. Firing the stickies and detonating them in mid-air, front or in between of large enemy groups is essential. It's basically left and right clicking, but timing that left and right click to make it more effective is very useful basically. If you shoot them directly, if you shoot robots directly, it just bounces off, the stick bounces off and won't do anything, because the delay makes it basically that you can't explode it near them. And that happens especially if you try to get giant robots and you just shoot directly at them. Try to hit the foot basically, or make the sticky bomb explode in mid-air, but that's difficult to pull off with a giant bot. So try to aim for the feet for giant bots, and try to aim for feet and air for like smaller enemy groups. Your third thing to do is guarding the bomb. There's a scene where I lay sticky traps, and there are like 3 or 4 giant scouts incoming, and I detonate them at once and kill any of them. So it is very effective. Try to, if there is a huge mess going on and you don't know where to aim, try always to go for the bomb, because that's where the bots go. And if there is any bot like roaming around, don't mind them, because they can't do anything. They can't deploy the bomb. The only thing they can do is go to the next gate and try to advance. You have to stop them. You are a roamer alongside with the soldier, but try to guard the bomb at first, because that's where the bots go, and that's where the damage lies basically. Try to use the sticky jumps to get up the first level and to support the engineer on Manhattan, or generally chase down super scouts with a bomb and lay down the sticky trap for him to step on, and then of course detonate it to make him die. That is one of your things too, especially useful on Bavarian Bot Bash, the Rottenborg maps, most of the times, what I've seen, because I don't know, it just sort of happens that it's most of the times there that the scouts come through. I think, at least. The fifth or fourth thing to watch out for is not to use canteens unless your team is good enough to support that. I mean, canteens, in my opinion, is just a waste of money, unless it's used on the last wave or with spare money, since you spend at least 100 bucks for one crit charge and only get the crit canteens if you buy them, and at least it lasts for like 5 seconds. A short burst of damage is not equal to the amount of passive damage overall you make or deal out, and that you could have dealt if you spend the money into the damage upgrades of reload speed, firing speed, etc, or like even the resistances, because you don't have to retreat that often and you don't die that often, you don't have the downtimes that long. So there are more ways to get damage out and not using the crit canteens. Last thing is very short. Important things to watch out for. Third. First of all, kill engineer bots. They are very terrifying sometimes if there's like a bajillion of engineer bots coming through and they just build everywhere, and it's so fast that they build and they have like 4 times as much health as a usual bot has, and it's ridiculous sometimes. So try to kill the engineer bots, and if they deploy somewhere, chase them down and kill them one by one. It's your job. You're the demo man, you're demolitions man, and not like a friendly bot man. So always go for the engineers, so the engineers don't camp around you and get you chased and get you like locked down. Second, try to get to know map details, such as the giant huntsman bots on Manhattan second wave, I think it is, on this mission. I just play it in as I talk, where there's like two or three, I think it was 3 right now, giant sniper bots with a huntsman and a medic bot in his back who can Uber, and you just stay upstairs with the medic for the first crits that you lay down before the wave begins, then completely demolish the your huntsman giant, and then you just get the second crit charge where you lay down another trap, and you just proceed as you did it with the first one. And on the third try, the medic just goes down and helps other people, and you lay the sticky trap as usual, just to at least kill the medic bot. If you have the Scottish resistance, it won't be a matter anyways, I think, if you have damage upgraded a little bit. So like those details, or when a tank comes, where giants like drop down from, for example, in Bavarian Bot Bash or Rottenborg. And the fourth thing, encourage the medic to give you crits and lay down sticky traps, at least when a giant bot is incoming. Like calling for medic, pressing E, voice commands such as go 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 or charge it dog or whatever. Just try to make clear that you want to have the charge if he's not up for the challenge basically of doing that. I mean, most of the medics aren't, but fortunately there are some of them that are capable of doing that. So that should be it for the review or for the guide. I hope I could help you guys. We see us next time. If you have questions or anything, just let me know. I'm happy to answer anything. And keep it up as always.
Hello, YouTube.
Scream Fortress 2015 is coming to a close. And this is the last contract. Let's make it count.
Oh, look at that!
I probably don't even have to damage the boss. Oh, contract's done. I didn't do anything. Alright. We're doing it. Final contract. Let's see what we got. I got a spellbook page. At that in that thing. In case. What do I do now? Alright. Let's mail this in. Okay, here we go. What am I gonna get? I melted the Pyro's brain. Halloween is over.